Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm like having this massive debate in my head on an appropriate greeting today. But anyway, welcome to my channel. My name's Robin and this is my channel, Aries Fire Tarot. So I'm doing your daily tarot card reading for Friday, December 4th, and I will be using a weekend spread to do this read for you and using the Gilded Tarot. So I hope you guys enjoy the reading. And once again, thanks so much for being here. I hope you guys all have your cup of tea. I know lots of you watch the video while you're getting ready in the morning to do whatever it is that you have to do. So cheers, you guys. I live for tea. But anyway, we're going to look at how to fuel your soul this weekend. So weekends are typically people's downtime. I don't know what that looks like for you right now, but you should really be taking time to recharge every day. But sometimes you need an entire day or 2 days to decompress and relax your body after work or what have you. So how to fuel your soul. Oh boy. So it's time to end rampant thoughts. The Swords cards represents your mind and to a certain degree overthinking. If you look at the Nine of Swords, that's somebody like on their daybed having a fainting spell, like, you know. So you have the Ten of Swords here, and this is how to fuel your soul, is really give yourself a break from incessant thoughts. You know, you can cancel, clear, delete thoughts. Like as soon as you start thinking negative thoughts, just literally say out loud, cancel, clear, delete, or think a super positive thought 3 times in a row. Don't listen to other people's negative diatribes, you know, cut negative things out. It's really important for your spiritual diet and just for your sanity to not have to listen to so much negativity all the time. So you could forcibly end a situation that has been too negative and too much of a strain for you this weekend and just say, you know what, I've had enough with the rants. I can't watch this, you know, TV show anymore, or this brand of news or whatever it is. And that'll really help to elevate how you feel spiritually and in your soul. So I think that's really important information to take with you into the weekend. How to fuel your mind. So we've got the Chariot card here. So this card is just sitting still. So there could be sort of a stagnancy, a lack of growth going on in your life right now. And that could be sort of self-imposed. Well, it's always self-imposed. You know, whatever is going on in your life is just the sum total of all the decisions that you made here. So it's time to start reaching for something further and maybe start, I don't want to say educating yourself, but discovering new things, you know, for yourself to learn. Maybe you just want to start watching something like Gaia TV or, you know, National Geographics or, you know, really start taking a different avenue with the books that you consume. If you haven't read a book for a while, it's time to pick one up. Your energy needs to be shifted in a different way. If you're feeling like, again, that stagnation, you're the only one that can do anything about it, you know, so it's time to do that. This lighting's driving me crazy. Hold on for a second. I believe I've rearranged myself satisfactorily. So while I was messing with my lighting system or whatever, I got some guidance that you guys, you know, pop culture can be really interesting. It can help pass the time, but it also puts you into a trance. You know, if you watch people that are watching TV or listening to music that is just so super fluffy, they're not even really attached anymore, and it can be a little bit hypnotic. So, I mean, I'm not saying abolish, like doing things that are fun and trendy and poppy or whatever, but spice it up a little bit with something that is actually going to take you somewhere, like something that is going to enhance your knowledge or open up your spiritual portals or do something a little bit different, you know. I'm the last one to say, like, don't watch whatever. I mean, as I watched like 90 Day Fiance last night, right? So I think it's hysterical. But I also put time aside to meditate and do things, and I learn something every day. So this is what I'm seeing here for yourself, is to, you know, if you're guilty of being an armchair quarterback, and that's kind of what this Chariot reminds me of. She just sort of laid back and she's being drawn by a pair of Sphinx, and we all know that Sphinx are rooted to the spot, so you're not going anywhere. So make some effort, and all it takes is, like, instead of watching something or reading something that is basically fluff, like, go to YouTube on your phone and check out something like Alan Watts and listen to him for half an hour, or Dolores Cannon, or somebody, you know, Paramahansa Nityananda, and they're all pretty entertaining people, you know. If you have large expanses of time, you don't have to sacrifice entertainment for knowledge. It can be very combined. You know, there's a lot of gurus that I find they're absolutely hysterically funny, especially Paramahansa Nityananda. I watched him for a couple years. Screamed with laughter every time. So let's see how to maximize your potential, guys. Okay, so we've got some looking back at possibly a failed past here, which is why you might not be applying yourself right now, because failure, people can take it as an embarrassment instead of the way that it should be, as an imperfect attempt. You know, and this is the time to refine your game, you know, how to get back in the game and try again. Five of Cups is really sad, and did we see this in another one of your readings this week? I can't quite remember. The week has been a bit of a blur, but you know, Five of Cups, it can be a little bit indulgent, and watching or consuming pop culture can put you in that trance where you're not really healing anything. You're just being engaged, you know, in that. I'm just getting a real, like, robot, like, drawn in, like the drone, where everything fades around you, and it's not cool, you know. Watch yourself next time. Or, you know, I used to watch one of my sons. He would just not even, it would not even faze him that I was speaking. I would have to turn the TV off, you know. So it was brutal. So your message from the universe: it's time for things to change for you. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So this indicates a change in your scenario, but it's also going to take a little bit of a kickstart of your energy. And you need to do that. You need to open up the avenue for the light to shine in for you guys. So you definitely do have a change at hand, and you could start seeing things completely a different way. I know lots of people that don't do any sort of consumption of pop culture, and they lead really, really active lives. I'm not one of those people. I mean, I think I've talked about the weather here before. Brutal, but the universe wants you to evolve a little bit more. So maybe look at your daily consumption of everything and see what you're doing that can be refined a little bit. And you don't have to, like, dice and slice everything right down and become a Buddhist monk, but, you know, adapt a little bit, especially if you think you want to become a better person, or higher ranking spiritually, or just increase your knowledge, or not feel like you just wasted 2 days being a couch potato. You know what I mean? So I'm also seeing where some of you can benefit from getting, you know, you can get those exercise machines. If you do watch a lot of TV or whatever, get a treadmill or get a stationary bike or something, so you feel like you're accomplishing something, not just being, like I said before, the spud. Oh my God, I have to cough. Oh, my eyes are still watering. I wanted to fill up my humidifier before I started recording, but it sounds like a cauldron, so I didn't want to scare you guys. I've already been called a witch on this channel and my other one. It feels like I swallowed a feather, but anyway, so what to focus on this weekend? Queen of Swords. She really just cuts through the waffle. You don't have to go easy on yourself all the time. You can really look at yourself and say, okay, maybe we'll shape up a little bit here, especially if you're in lockdown mode, you guys. It can be very easy to just sort of slip into that comatose lifestyle. I saw something the other day that just absolutely cracked me up. It was a meme on what to do at home on lockdown, or travel plans during lockdown. It said I might go from the window to the wall, and then I might go down the hall. It was just absolutely hysterical. So it can be very difficult to keep yourself busy, especially if you live in a climate like I do. But use your imagination, you guys. Like, learn something new, learn a new skill. There's always hobbies. Get up and move around. You could always deep clean a room. I mean, it's very satisfying to do stuff like that. So it's like, keep on climbing the ladder, even if it feels like you're stuck in between floors right now. So guys, I'm gonna go and do something about this feather in my throat. So take care. Bye.